In this video, let's talk about JuJu Smith-Schuster wanting to remain with the Chiefs for years to come, a not so encouraging injured player potentially, and then talk about why Kadarius Toney has already shown he can pretty much do anything that's asked of him on this offense and more. Just give him some time and you'll find out. But first, how about those? First off, there was a new franchise episode that dropped tonight as of when I recorded this video. It's pretty dope, and it has an awesome little segment in there about Kadarius Toney landing, FaceTiming Andy Reid, who was up in the mountains, Kadarius asking him to send him some plays. It's a pretty cool little snippet and much more in there, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already. And then, special little announcement, random, but it's dope. I'm going live with Brandon Perna and Tom Grossi tomorrow on their podcast, The GPS, at 10 a.m. Central. That's Friday, 10 a.m. Central. They invited me on, and so we're going to go for it. I'll be streaming from my channel, so hop in and hang out, represent the kingdom if you're free and available. And from here, let's talk injuries for the Titans. First up, tight end Evan Ingram has a back injury of sorts, which was sustained last week in the game against the Raiders. He was a limited participant both Wednesday and Thursday, so could be starting. We'll have to see, though. We'll see how Friday looks. And then safety Rayshon Jenkins is trending upwards, actually, which is good news for him because he sustained a concussion in the Raiders game last week, so he didn't participate Wednesday, but was limited on Thursday. So trending upwards, good news for him. As far as the Chiefs go, McCole Hardman did not participate Wednesday or Thursday in practice due to the abdominal pain he's been feeling after the Titans game. So he may be, at the moment, trending towards not playing this Sunday against the Jags. And if that happens, I believe that would make it McCole's first time ever not suiting up for a game in his NFL career. And that's pretty crazy. So hopefully he's all right. But honestly, I could care less about that stat. I want McCole Hardman to be okay. So if he's not okay, do not let him play. And there were some tweets floating around on Twitter today basically saying, hey, McCole missing out on Sunday won't mean much, basically insinuating he doesn't contribute much to the team, to the offense, but he's had 4 touchdowns in the last 2 games, so,
Bro, I don't really care nothing about no getting in, like, it's okay. You want $1? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it sounds crazy.
As far as the rest of them, Colin Saunders returned Thursday after missing Wednesday for personal reasons, and then L'Jarius Sneed. This is the mystery downgrade. He was a full participant in practice on Wednesday, but then downgraded to a limited participant today, which was Thursday. So something to do with his knee. Not ideal to have your starting cornerback injured or dealing with injuries right after trading away Rashad Fenton, but here we are. That's all for the injuries, really. I'll definitely keep you all in the loop as far as tomorrow's practice and how that looks. Now, I want to talk about a few pressers from today. Dave Toub spoke and a couple others, and there were some snippets definitely worth sharing from a few of these. The first punt return of the evening against the Titans, where we saw Justin Watson return the punt. I was like, what? And then McCole Hardman returned the rest of the game, and I was like, well, why did Justin Watson return the first one? Well, it was a trick play, a decoy play of sorts.
24 fakes it like he's going to catch it. No fair catch. 84 comes back to where the ball's actually being punted, and it takes it up the sideline. It was close to being, we almost popped that thing for a big one. So
then Dave Toub said he's not concerned at all about Harrison Butker right now and his inconsistency. Basically, he's a Super Bowl winner and will bounce back from this injury. And yesterday I talked about Harrison Butker still not being 100% and shared that he was still working through this injury, trying to get back to 100%. Well, Dave Toub shared today what they've been doing recently to help him.
What we did, we're increasing his reps. We increased them by 3 or 4 reps with the team drill, each day. So hopefully that'll help him with a little bit as far as getting consistency.
As long as he stops missing field goals, I'm all good for it. So do whatever you need to do. Eric Bieniemy spoke, and when asked about the run game, he said the team needs to commit to the run game and to consistently invest in it. I mean, I feel like they say that every week, and we try, then they abandon it because nothing comes out of it. When you're averaging 1 yard per carry and you have multiple backs rushing, giving it a go several times, and they're all averaging 1 yard per carry, I think it's a bigger issue than just not committing to the run game. It's literally not working. So I hope they can figure it out because I can't help them. So they need to do it quickly, please and thank you. JuJu Smith-Schuster spoke today. He's got a lot of stuff in here. JuJu was asked if he was extra sore this week because of all the extra pass plays and overtime and what he did differently to recover, and his answer, it was actually funny, but not funny at the same time.
Definitely this week. 2 massages. Damn, my fault. I should have said that. All right.
Well, trust me, JuJu, nobody over here thinks you are Deshaun Watson because you got a couple massages at the Chiefs Certified Training Center training facility. So do not worry about that one bit. JuJu then said that working alongside Travis Kelce on the offense has been great because they both know how to read coverages really well and respond accordingly in tandem with each other without even having to speak about it.
I think one of the best things that I like about Travis is that he's able to identify the defense and what coverage you're in. And then I pretty much know too, so we kind of just work hand in hand. That communication of not a lot of talking, but just playing with our pads and just playing, with leverage.
Well, how about we keep that cheat code together? JuJu, Kelce, here on the same team for years to come because Kelce's not going to retire for at least 5 to 7 more, right? It sounds nice, and not only does it sound nice to me, but it sounds nice to JuJu as well because he said today to the media that if it was up to him, he would love to stay in KC for years to come.
Oh, I would love to stay here, to be honest. This offense is unbelievable. Coaching staff's unbelievable. If it was up to me, of course, why not? Get to play one of the best quarterbacks, in the game.
I mean, hey, I've been saying to extend that man as soon as freaking possible, so let's freaking go. Maybe it's not out of the realm of possibilities to get something worked out sooner than later. I'm sure most of you know, but he was actually in talks with KC during the 2021 offseason about signing here, and he decided to stay in Pittsburgh one more year and give things a go with Big Ben, and yeah, that didn't really work out, but not because Big Ben was a literal statue in the pocket who could no longer throw the ball any farther than my 6-year-old daughter, but I'd say mainly because he was injured, talking about JuJu, for most of the season. Either way, JuJu said he does not regret his decision to hold off coming to KC.
You wish you'd come here last year when you kind of had that chance?
Nah. I was very, very happy with my decision last year. Good one,
Adam Teicher from ESPN was trying to bait that man, trying to trap him with that question. JuJu didn't fall for it and called him out on it. So I do like that, and it's another reason why I would like him to stay here in KC. Earlier this offseason, I said if things pan out how I think they will, JuJu will be wide receiver 1 behind Travis Kelce, of course, and we should expect to see around 1,000+ yard season from him. Well, at approximately the halfway point, JuJu has 44 receptions for 586 yards and 2 touchdowns, and in the last 3 games alone is where he started really building momentum. He had 2 TDs in the last 3 games and racked up 325 yards and 22 receptions. Basically, if JuJu stays healthy, he's going to go all the way off this year, and I'm all the way here for it. I hope you guys are too. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. I don't know why I said that. Let's move on to another receiver for a moment here because I have looked at all the snaps, all 9 of them, from Kadarius Toney that he played against the Titans, and he's shown some awesome promise very quickly, so I want to talk about this for a minute. Remember, he caught the first pass of the game, which was just a short little bubble screen type pass to get him involved. Then on this play here, he's actually open and could have easily caught a pass there, but instead opted to go back outside. Well, it's a good thing he did because Mahomes ended up scrambling for a first down on that side, and Kadarius not only noticed, but helped block for Mahomes to get the first down. A very nice move from the new receiver. And then here on this play, he could be seen absolutely leveling Titans outside linebacker Bud Dupree. And for context, Bud Dupree is 6'4", 267 pounds, while Kadarius Toney is 6 foot even and 194 pounds. I mean, that was nice. And on top of all of that, Kadarius finished his route after knocking the man over. And then there's this play here on a little in and out option route, which ankles were broken. A crazy little route there by Toney, but expected a nice, easy 10, 12 yards, first down Kansas City. And the reason why I titled this video noting that Kadarius has proved he can do it all is because we already know what he could do in college and more recently what he has done with the Giants. So just with the Giants, he's shown he can run routes of 10 yards or less where he excels at yards after the catch. That's like his bread and butter, but he can also run deeper routes and catch 50-50 balls. He's also shown that he can return punts, then obviously used in a bit more of a gadget role with jet sweeps, screens, even taking the ball out of the backfield like a running back, and getting the ball in the backfield and throwing it like a quarterback because he used to be one. So he can do all that. And now here in KC with that small sample size, he's shown that he can block his behind off, be used as a Tyreek Hill-like distraction, and participate in the scramble drill when Mahomes is scrambling. He didn't get open because he was on the opposite side, but he's done all that, and he's also shown great awareness on the play that Mahomes scrambled, and Toney blocked for him downfield, and has also shown the ability to listen and learn quickly. I mean, this is kind of wild when you think about it. Kadarius Toney was here for about a week, and he saw more targets from Patrick Mahomes than Sky Moore did. And yeah, he was only here for a little bit of time. Sky Moore has had all offseason. So Sky saw only 1 target, 0 receptions. Toney saw 3 targets, 2 that counted for 12 yards, and 1 was negated because of a penalty. Now, I don't want to throw shade Sky's way. Shade in the sky, I don't know. I don't want to throw shade his way, as for whatever reason he's still being worked in slowly. He did play 26 snaps though on offense, so I don't know if it's a rapport, trust thing with Mahomes, or maybe it's similar at times to how MVS is used to clear out space / be used as a distraction. I don't know because I haven't studied the film in depth on him yet, but what I do know is that a healthy Kadarius Toney is the real freaking deal, and there's a reason why the Chiefs were not only interested in drafting him, but had also been in talks with the Giants about trading for him this offseason and circled back again before the trade deadline. They know he's a weapon, and he's quickly showing what he's able to do, learn, and contribute very early on here in his time with the Chiefs. He's not Tyreek Hill, he's his own player, but he can certainly do a lot of similar type things and is showing he could possibly do even more with the blocking. And yeah, I'm just excited. He's not Tyreek Hill. We won't go there, but I'm very excited that he's here, and it's only going to do great things for the offense. And that's where I want to bring up the biggest thing, the greatest thing of all, in my opinion, of why I'm excited for him here. He wants to be here and is legitimately excited and grateful for this new chapter.
Just ready for a new start right now. I ain't gonna lie. Just ready for a new start.
And with all that being said, what do you guys think about Kadarius Toney from his limited sample size of snaps against the Titans? Is it weird to you that he's already been targeted more than rookie Sky Moore was last game? I mean, is Kadarius Toney just that good? Or is Sky just progressing slower than expected? Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Then check out this video here, which is a short I made of Kadarius Toney today. Check it out. It took a lot of work. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go. How about those?